Here's a quick truth about the modern world: clean energy, smartphones, fighter jets, none of it works without rare earth elements. And China doesn't just play in this space, it owns the bottleneck. Rare earths aren't actually rare, they're scattered everywhere. The trick is pulling them out of the ground, separating them, refining them, turning them into magnets, alloys, components. That's the bottleneck most countries never built. China did. Back in the 1980s and 90s, while other nations let mines close over cost and pollution concerns, China subsidized the whole chain: mining in Inner Mongolia, refining in coastal provinces, magnet manufacturing near export hubs. By the 2010s, China controlled about 60–70% of mining, over 80% of refining, and the vast majority of high-performance magnet production. Not just supply. The steps between the ore and your device. Refining is messy, capital-intensive, and unforgiving. You need chemistry know-how, waste handling, and scale. China drove costs down, trained talent, accepted the cleanup bill. Western competitors focused on software and finance. China owned the bottleneck. Here's what that means for the world economy. First, price power. When one player dominates the middle of a supply chain, it can move prices without owning every mine. Miners and manufacturers everywhere key off Chinese refiners' quotes. A tweak in export paperwork or environmental inspection in China can ripple into your EV price tag. Second, geopolitical leverage. In 2010, a rare earth squeeze on Japan sent shockwaves through tech and defense. Even the hint of restrictions changes negotiations. Nations add strategic stockpiles. Companies redesign products to avoid a single source. Third, innovation gravity. If makers cluster in one country, engineers go there, suppliers go there, and learning stays there. That compounds the advantage. So why not go around it? The US, EU, Japan, Australia, and India are trying. New mines in Australia and the US are online. The EU is pushing a Critical Raw Materials Act. Japan backed supply from Vietnam and Malaysia. But mining is step one. The hard part is cracking, separation, solvent extraction, metal making, and magnet fabrication, each a mini bottleneck. Owning the bottleneck means you set the tempo. China can offer stable contracts to friendly buyers, raise standards to squeeze rivals, or funnel cheap credit to upgrade factories. Meanwhile, competing projects face years of permits, billions in capex, and not in my backyard politics. There is a path out: diversify supply, Australia, the US, and Africa for ore. Localize refining like energy security. Recycle magnets. Scrap is the fastest mine, and design for flexibility. Motors with less dysprosium, and batteries that skip certain elements. Short-term, expect volatility. Long-term, whoever controls refining and high-grade magnets will write the rules of the green economy. China didn't just find rare earths, it built the plumbing the world forgot. If we want resilience, we build the pipes too. Mine, refine, manufacture. Own the bottleneck, own the leverage. The only real counter: build a new one.